Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for May 9th through the 15th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Gemini, what's going on? The overall energy for the reading, the High Priestess. Your intuition is trying to kick in. Hopefully you're listening to it. We'll see. In the recent past, the Two of Wands, the Temperance card, the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you have been waiting for quite some time here to reach or to regain some sort of emotional balance by the looks of it. But you got it. You got it. But man, it feels like it's been a while. In the current situation, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. It could be a job situation, something tied up to your security, your stability. You seem to have all the tools you need to go in a particular direction, but there's either you've got choices to make in that department, because I kind of see you sitting at a crossroad and being like, do I take this or this? Which one is better? To be honest, by the looks of it, whichever way it goes, it looks like it's going good. You know, so there seems to be either that or you have too much on your plate, but it's still building up, whatever this is. Because I see you in a good position, energetically speaking, you know? Kind of like you call the shots. It's just a matter of deciding or laying back a little bit and kind of not taking on so much. In the immediate future, the Tower, the Justice card, the Eight of Swords. I know. You wanna come over? You wanna knead? Okay, let's make some dough. You and me, let's make some dough. Something's happening here. Something's coming in that kind of... Did I get this for you before? It feels like a little bit of an earthquake. Why do I feel that it was for you? Maybe it was for somebody else. I don't know. But whatever is happening here is shaking up things a little bit. There's that sense of stability that you worked so hard there to gain, and it feels like it's almost disrupted, and it kind of sets you off into your headspace, the crowded headspace, not the clear headspace. So let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Yeah, I know. Let's do the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, the Tower, the Queen of Wands. Don't push me like that, boy. He wants love and attention. That's how he gets it. He pushes. He pushes. He pushes with his head. So this Tower situation apparently is tied up to another energy that's approaching you. And this other energy, it feels like it's a familiar one. It's not necessarily a new one, but it almost feels like... It feels like a disruption. It feels like, oh my God, this is coming to screw things up. You know, I don't feel that it is coming in that way. I feel like you take it as coming in that way. Because it's something that's shown up as being very passionate. It's one of those things where, you know, you mind your own business, you're doing your own thing, and then all of a sudden this very passionate kind of an energy shows up that feels like it's just kind of disruptive. It's your course is this, and this is kind of like cutting you off just like that and being like, hey, want to play? And you're like, of course I want to play. It feels good. And then you forget all about the path beyond that. You know, it's Ooh, that's why it's coming in with the Tower. So there's an energy approaching you, and I feel like you want to respond to it because it feels good. It seems destructive, though. It seems destructive. Maybe it's not. Maybe it just seems that way. It depends on how you go with it, how you treat it. Let's do the Temperance card in the recent past. The Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you've been trying and trying and trying again for a very long time to possibly move away from a situation, to move on from a situation. It was very difficult by the looks of it. Your determination was there. Your trying is definitely there. But the hardship is always there by the looks of it through this process. So that's why it was hard for you to gain that emotional balance. Let me see the Nine of Cups. The Judgment card, the Lovers, the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is a connection here. And I feel like the process was so long and hard, and possibly longer than it should have, because of the things you were telling yourself about this connection that may not have been true. Like, oh my God, this is a connection of a lifetime. This is it. This is just them. It's, you know, kind of focusing on them. Them. Where you lost focus of self. And meanwhile, self was kind of waiting on the side there, kind of, you know, waiting to settle down in energies that were concerning self, not them. So it took a while longer here by the looks of it, but finally you seem to be falling into a place of stability, into the place of self, you know, bringing that self from the side and being like, okay, you and me, come on over. Let's do the King of Pentacles in the current situation. The Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands. You don't trust yourself enough here. Man. Because this energy is showing up as almost like, why so serious? Because you're putting a lot of pressure there on you. First of all, you've got the confidence, you've got the knowledge, you've got all it takes to deal with whatever it is you're dealing with. But because it has to be so serious for some reason, because the Page of Wands shows up almost like a reminder, like, play with it for a little bit. Don't make it so serious. You've got what it takes. So why, you know. But then the Nine of Wands is showing me you're kind of standing in the, even when you, how do I put this? You know what you know, and then you look at that, and then you say it's not enough. And I see it as being enough, but you don't. And because of that, you're standing in the way of you, basically. You know, you're almost putting yourself down. And the energy of the Page of Wands, again, kind of shows up as a reminder of loosen up a little bit. You know, give yourself whatever it is that you've got right now, it's enough. You want more? Get it. It's fine. But the more is going to come in time. For right now, how about it's enough? You know, no, it's got to be more. Okay, but you know that it's gotta talks about the future. So it's gotta is going to present itself in the future, not now. For right now, you've got it going on. Let's do the Two of Pentacles in the current situation. The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Swords. You're trying to listen to your heart a little more. So in this place of a crossroad that I saw you, like, is this what it is? Or is this? Or is... I feel like you're trying to allow your heart to come through so that it guides you. And that's great. That's perfect. I feel that it is coming through. I feel that, oh man, that's why your intuition is there. Because it's kind of like tapping you on the shoulder. Like, hey, Gemini. Listen to me. And it's a hard task here But it's not impossible, and you're showing it to me that you're starting to align with your heart more and more, especially in whatever decision you need to make, or I don't know if it's a decision. I feel like it's more of a test to trust yourself a little more. Again, after this rough energy of I don't, I got to put myself down. It's kind of a tough test for you. At the same time, I see you passing, not allowing yourself fully in that trust, in that self-trust. But it's coming. You're working on it. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords. Interesting. Remember that Nine of Cups in the past, reaching that emotional balance, and it took forever. And it was this connection that was in the way because you were focusing on them. Well, now you're not focusing on them. You've got this energy of emotional stability here. So you know what it's about. You know what it feels like. You've experienced it. You've had it all along. It was just a matter of sustaining it, staying in it there for maybe longer than 5 minutes. And I feel like you're bringing that back, that memory of emotional stability. However, your mind is trying to take over. Your mind is like, no, I'm not going to let you stay there. No. Let's take control. No. So this Nine of Cups brings you into the now. The mind tries to pull you in all sorts of other directions. So what this experience is showing, basically, in your current situation, is that there's a little bit of struggle of the mind and the heart. The heart is winning by the looks of it, but the mind keeps on trying. The mind is persistent. Let's do the Tower in the immediate future. Seriously? The Justice card, the Chariot, the Four of Cups. Something's coming in fast, but as fast as it's coming in, that's how fast it's going away. And I do see it tied up to this Knight of Wands, since the Tower is tied up to this situation. So an energy of that disruptive kind of an energy is coming in. There it goes. Out it goes. But it's enough. Even that split second is enough to take you off course a little bit, because even though physically they may be presenting themselves for a split second, the energy that stays behind may be longer than that, that sticks with you, depending, of course, of whether or not you decide to hang on to that energy or just let it go just as it came by. Split second, you're out, bye. Or the energy is out, but you're kind of like, no, I gotta work with it. I gotta see why it's here, what it wants, and then you extend the time that the energy stays there. It does seem like disruptive to the state of balance that you worked so hard to achieve, even if it's for a split second. For the Justice, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun. Good. Oof. You're not letting it be disruptive. It's a different way that you're approaching this situation. It's a different perspective. You've gained something here. And you're not allowing this to come and disrupt your peace. Even though it's showing up like that. Like, here I am. Well, now I'm going to go. Let's see what you do with it. And you're like, I know what to do with it this time around. In the past, you probably treated this whole situation in a very different way. For right now, you're showing up extremely different. Like holding your own. Like, nope, it's not gonna disrupt here. It can visit. It can visit even for more than half second or split second. I'm not gonna let it disrupt me. For the Eight of Swords, you get the King of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups. You do get up in your head with it for a little bit, but again, I don't see you staying there for long. Up in your head because there's some emotions that are coming through once this energy is passing by, and because of those emotions, because you don't want to feel those emotions, you return to the headspace. But again, I don't see it lasting, this hold of the headspace, which, remember, currently you're having a little bit of a difficult time here, where the headspace is kind of persistent there. Let's see what the universe has. King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. This is about a connection, and it could be that this connection is based off a lot on attraction more than love. I do see love here and there, yes. I do see the intensity of what could be mistaken for love. I don't know if it's love. It wants to be love. It wants to be love. I don't know if it's that though. So it does make sense to me more that it's going to show up for a split second and not stay. Love usually stays. This comes and goes, you know? So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.